I see Ernest is first, then Rich, then Maria, and okay, that's the three I'm seeing. Maria's asking, how are you? I'm doing well. I literally just walked in the door from my trip, so just getting settled back in because I've work tomorrow. I shouldn't be on this live stream for the usual 3 hours because I have my suitcase to unpack. I have laundry to do. Yeah, so I'm planning on being on here for maybe like 2 hours tonight. How about you, Maria? How are you? Jeff, hello. Jeff is saying hello to everyone. The trivia question today is, guess the best vegan food I ate this weekend. Chipotle, sofritas bowl. And then I also have Vietnamese rice, noodles, wild rice, mushroom. Nope. I see Jeff saying hi. Okay, wow, just in the door. Yep, just in the door minutes ago. Wild rice, mushroom, casserole, or sweet potato sushi. All right, so Chipotle, Vietnamese, wild rice, mushroom casserole, sweet potato sushi. Try and guess, guys. See if you can get it right. Garrett, hello. Sorry, let me just get this even. Sen Crizzy is here. H Wolf is here. Watching from Germany. Nice. H Wolf. Would you rather spend 50 cents with 50 Cent or eat M&Ms with Eminem? Eat M&Ms with Eminem. That's such an easy one. I love Eminem. He is the rap goat and rap god for me. Surya is here. Thank you, Surya. Coffee is here. Good to see you as always, Coffee. Thank you so much. Rich with all the members, only emojis. Bloodsport66. Hello. Ziad Al Shaheen. King Hazy, only Haze. Hello. Coffee, always so positive. Hello, Ziad. And Garrett Club saying, you're funny. Back to the Future is here. Love to see a mod in the house. Thank you, Ziad. Thank you, Amilcar. So I see Make America Great Again is asking, what are you eating? I'm eating wild rice mushroom casserole, which does appear in the poll. AU Guy from Canada. Logan Might says, yo. Coffee saying hi to Back to the Future. Back to the Future saying hi to Coffee. This is very good. I'm reading your comment, Rich. I don't think that day will ever come. Coffee is so positive. Thank you, Ziad. Logan Might says, from Florida in the United States. Nice. I've never stepped foot in Florida. Thank you, Asian Girly. Hope you had a nice weekend, everyone. What do you put in a toaster? I don't own a toaster, so I put nothing in a toaster. Back to the Future with the little tofu and zombie emojis. Ziyad's favorite food is rice and chicken. Love it. Simple but nutritious. Hello, Sir Adam Skanowski. How have you been? Good to see you. Scarlett Allen M is asking, what are you eating? Wild rice casserole with sweet potatoes, mushrooms, and a few other veggies. Dason Case, question, got any tips to find true love? I feel like in my experience, you can't force it, you can't time it, you can't architect it, you can't create it, you just have to find it. So I think when it comes to true love, like unquestionable true love, my sense based on 31 years of life is we really don't, like, you can't determine the exact time you will find true love, but I do think you can increase your odds of finding true love. So like if you just stay at home all the time, don't socialize, don't join any groups, don't put yourself out there on the internet, on dating apps, whatever, it's like your odds just go so low. And I feel like that's like I think the best strategy, again, just my opinion, is join groups, like go out and like take classes, like do activities you enjoy. That would be actually great if your partner, your future partner it would be nice if you both like mutual activities. So say you were really into painting and you really wanted to like have a partner who was super into painting. Logically, I would think, okay, sign up for all of the community ed classes, put your work out there on Instagram, start a YouTube channel. It's like just increase the odds of meeting, like just try to like put yourself out there to meet as many possible people or cross paths with as many people as possible. That's my long-winded answer to your question. All right, sorry, now I'm behind. Kaylin is here. Jacob Ivy, thank you. Just a Dude is here. Tony Vigil. Kaden Yannick. I don't have kids. Oz is here. All right. Excuse me. Coffee with a mushroom emoji. Coffee will be right back. Rich with the zombie and tofu emojis. Jumarcus, hello. Kaylin, how was your weekend? How was your day? Are you back to work tomorrow, like me? Michael Garant is here. Thank you, Rudy. All right. Hungi Hamar says, I like to eat Vietnamese noodles. Currently, Chipotle is winning the poll. If you have not voted, guess. Try and see what the best, like my favorite meal from the weekend was. Hawaiian is waving. Hello, Hawaiian. Raiders X, good to see you. I just rolled in the door a few minutes ago from my vacation this weekend. I did vlog it, so you all will see it. Charisse Brewster is back. Good to see you, Charisse. King Alpha Male is here. Hi, how are you? Real quick question. What's the stream about? Honestly, I just like react to what people are bringing up in the chat. I don't really have an agenda today. Che Hussein, Ashley is here. Renas714. Hi, Sotiris Cap. Eric Sanchez. Any tips on starting a YouTube channel? Don't overthink it, just begin. Like it just forget your fears, forget being judged, stop worrying about what other people think about you. Your first videos are gonna be garbage. It's like just you could waste so much time like crafting the perfect plan for your YouTube channel. What you have to do, I feel like any person will tell you this who's grown on YouTube, get out of your head and just film yourself talking, doing something, and post it on YouTube and post consistently. Like you don't need advice, you don't need to read self-help books, you don't need to listen to videos about how to start your channel, just start your channel. Like you will make so much progress if you just begin today. Yabba Dabba Doo, hello! I've come to talk with you again, says Yabba Dabba Doo. You're referring to my favorite song. Travel and Art is here. All right, Elias, hello. I just got home from vacation today, so that's what I was doing. Dason Case, okay, thank you so much. It was just, because I had to ask, a lot of stuff happened. Understood. CapCut Lover says hello. Eric Sanchez. Any tips on streaming, like how to think in advance? Again, streaming, I think you have to have 50 subscribers. So just to grow to 50, you have to be consistent with posting and grow a following from 0 to 50. So go start posting today. Don't make any excuses. Don't worry about what people think. Just pick a topic, pick a niche, post, and just get out of your head and act. Like, act now and act with urgency. Rich is waving to Ashley. Yuki-san is here. Thank you so much, Yuki. Hayden Gordon is here. Hi, Hayden. Hi, Nicholas Shadden. Hi, Zen. I see Charisse Brewster saying twas. Don't know what your comment means. Kaylin, yes, back to work tomorrow. I went to Holiday World last Saturday, so I'm tired. Sounds exhausting, but fun. Jesse Lara, what's your thoughts on what's happening in Iran? Don't have any opinions on what's going on in Iran. Let's see. Thank you, King Alpha Male, on appreciating the earrings. G King Paris said hi. C Figs is here. Hello. Your favorite carpenter. Thank you so much. Jesse Lara, what happened? That was Ziad. Yuki-san, thank you. Emmy Catherine, thank you so much. G King Paris. Allie White, thank you. I was on the road today coming back home to Minneapolis, and I felt like getting out of it's like the travel clothes you've been in, and you've been kind of like just in and out. Like, I was driving and it was like, get out, go to a gas station, get a snack. It was hot, like take a little walking break. I was like, I gotta switch out of this shirt. It's gross. We're also under a heat advisory here in Minneapolis, so driving back into the city, it was like, oof, like we could feel just the heat and the stickiness. So I decided to put on this very old, not super old, but somewhat old, Old Navy shirt that I got 2021, I think. Hi, Danny Lito. Ooh, that's fun. Thank you, El Naz, sending a sun balloon for 500 joules. I love those animated gifts. Thank you so much. All right, Charisse doing well. How about you, Charisse? My Malodi from Pakistan. Elna says, I know. Un Gato says, I'm from Brazil. Venus555 is here. Juju W, I'm glad you love the earrings. I wear these in every single live stream. They're a tradition. Dragon VR Plays is a new sub. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Dragon VR Plays. Ashley says hi to Yabba Dabba Doo. Thank you, Mommy 2T and A. Nick, I'm doing well. How are you doing this Sunday evening? I just got back from vacation a few minutes ago, more like 20 to 30 minutes ago. Sorry, I missed a few up here. Let's see. Danny Lito, Charisse, your favorite carpenter. Thank you. Let's see. New sub. Okay, I saw that. The Sliced Samurai. Ooh, I like that username. That's fun. Alaya Marie is here. John Doe. Favorite movie and why? Oh gosh, this is like 2 hour. I could go on for hours about this, but my favorite movie of all time is Gladiator. 2000 is when it came out. It's a Ridley Scott directed film featuring, what's his face? Russell, I almost said Russell Brand. Lol, wrong Russell. Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix and Albus Dumbledore, what's his name? Richard Richard Harris. I think it's Richard Harris as Marcus Aurelius. I love that it's based on a historical people, historical events, action, grit, drama, tragedy, revenge, beautiful soundtrack, incredible acting, beautiful landscapes. It has everything I love in a movie, so that is why I love Gladiator the most. ADZS Edits, hello. Nobody is here. Hello, nobody. Glad you've joined Travel and Art. I went up north, so I was in northern Minnesota in a city called Duluth, and it was very fun. I ran a 5K. It's like a race weekend up there, so there's a 5K race, a half marathon, a full marathon, and a bunch of kid races that they do for different age categories. I've done the marathon 3 times before, and I've done the 5K. I think this was my 3rd or 4th time doing the 5K. Just really fun weekend up in northern Minnesota. Venus, yes, I saw you. I went with my dad's side of the family. Fun, Kaylin. Mackenzie Grandison is here. Thank you, John Doe. I really like those earrings. They stood out. That is one reason why, that's not the only reason why I wear these earrings, but I think it is helpful. It's like a helpful reminder if people are new or they're scrolling through quickly and they're like, oh, it's that girl who wears those Jingle Bell earrings. It's like something that people remember for my live streams. And people do remind me when I forget to put them in. So people are used to seeing me live stream with these earrings. AZN Tone, hello. Allie White says, slay. No one has asked yet. Oh my God, I knew someone was gonna ask. We just decided to scrap our plans for this weekend. It's like our logistics just did not work out for us. There was weather, I had to nap. We wanted to go out and do different things. We wanted to just like be in the city. And like my sister and I, because we for sure were gonna go see 28 Years Later. That was the plan to do on this weekend vacation. But we were like, we're up here, we're visiting family. We don't come up here that much, like maybe twice a year. Like, why would we spend 2 hours in a movie theater when we can just go in Minneapolis? So as much as I talked about it and hyped it up, we actually decided, it's like, you know what, this is probably like not the best like way to spend our vacation time when we can just like fit in a quick viewing of 28 Years Later at some theater here in Minneapolis or St. Paul. So sorry to disappoint you guys, but I have not seen the movie yet. I'm dying to see it, but actually I think that was the right call to make because we ended up like roaming the city, like going to different places to eat and drive around and like just walk the coastline along Lake Superior. I'm very glad we made that decision. JP is here. Ashley says, Green Day, Rich, and Diabba Dabba Doo. I'm feeling like I am a beached whale. Oh no. You will have your triplets soon, Ashley. It's like a matter of weeks at this point. Hello, Hannah, with the heart emoji and heart hands. Thank you, DG. Let's see. Aston, of course. How many followers do you need to get the present box and Cash App on the bottom? I already have those. John Doe says, hey, yo, I subscribed. Thank you so much for the sub, John Doe. Mullets and bullets. Mullets and bullets. There we go. I feel like I didn't pronounce that well. Hello, mullets and bullets. Good to see you again. Sushi Inhaler is here. They look like the fusion earrings from Dragon Ball Z. I actually don't know what those look like, but I did watch some Dragon Ball Z as a kid. I thought it was pretty cool. Hi, David Macron. Hannah is here. Omar Lopez, happy Sunday to you as well. Nicholas Shadden. Your favorite Mexican is back. Good to see you. Twain is here. Wild rice mushrooms sound delicious, says JP. John Doe says, ya. Abigail Lalmingmawi said hi. Yes, triplets. Ashley is expecting triplets. You're welcome, John Doe. Happy to answer your question. Happy Sunday to you as well, David Macron. Hi, Zero. Hi, Jordan Kreutz. Looks like What the Heck is quoting a song. Frankie J. Garcia from Houston, Texas is here. JR the Boss is here. Also, I'm seeing like all you members in green. I uploaded the weekly Monday video, so it will go public tomorrow. But members, you are able to watch that video right now. You have early access. You can view it early before everyone else. So if you have not seen the vlog I uploaded today, it's my recent work trip that I took to New Ulm, Minnesota. It was just an overnight work trip, really quick, and it was a site visit. Also, New Ulm, it's a very, very cute city. I forget how big it is, maybe like 10,000 people, something around that, I think. It's got a lot of German influence. There was a glockenspiel, like a clock tower with little puppets that dance. There's also a Herman the German statue who was like an old German chieftain. There's also a bunch of German-inspired restaurants and cafes. So I vlogged that trip and I posted it today for members to view early, and everyone else who is not a member, you will be able to watch it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Rich says, Shawshank Redemption is my favorite movie. I actually don't think I've seen the Shawshank Redemption. I wonder if I could find it right now. I should put that on. That's kind of the mood I'm in. I'm in the mood for like a fierce, action-packed movie. Shawshank Redemption. I don't even know what the premise of the Shawshank Redemption is. My favorite hobby, John Doe. That's really tough. I really love simple things. I love walking. I truly love it. I love reading books, and I love doing YouTube. YouTube is not a hobby anymore, though. It's actually a job because I do earn income from YouTube. So I don't know if it's like a hobby, but it's also a job, and I treat it like a job. So I would say favorite hobby is either just walking around, like getting exercise and walking around outside, cooking or baking food, and reading books. Like just very, very simple stuff. Rich with the Martha Stewart emojis. I'm gonna have to watch one, says John Doe. Hannah, yes, we are both named Hannah, and there is an H at the end. Honestly, I don't like when Hannah is spelled without an H at the end. It just doesn't look right. So it's the right spelling for you too. All right, Hugh Vo, thank you so much. Thank you, DG. Tiger Moonfire, no, these are not cherry earrings, but one reason why I continue to wear these is people think they're cherries, which is food related, which is like the main niche of my channel. These are in fact Jingle Bell earrings that I've been wearing since December of last year. All right. Blue Kasha is here. Frank E. Wildcat. My ethnicity is half Euro mix, half Ethiopian. Timothy Peters, hello. Paul, it was Paul Bivens who says, I want to count your freckles. Good luck. I actually tried counting them, but obviously I'm not gonna like, you know, mark which ones I've counted and which ones I haven't with a pen. I just wouldn't want to do that. So I actually don't know how many freckles I have. What's your marathon time? So my PR marathon time is 3:43, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Jacqueline Garcia, hope you had a great birthday celebration. Kier is here. Hello, Kier. I'll remember it. Gotcha, says John Doe. Mullets and Bullets says hello. BJ Depth says beautiful. Eating with Enano. I don't chat, I don't join people on my lives. What's your favorite hobby? Okay, answered that one. Do you like watermelon? Yes. Tiger Moonfire. Just saying hello, says go get it. I think you commented on my New Ulm video, if I'm not mistaken. I was on the road and I had patchy service. But yes, you did. You commented and said, very cool, with the K, with a thumbs up on my New Ulm, Minnesota vlog. So thank you, go get it. Great to see you here. And you did watch that video early as a member. Yabba Dabba Doo is saying 7.98K should click over soon tonight. Yeah, you guys, tonight could be the night. I think it will happen very soon in a matter of days, if not today. But yes, we are right on the cusp of 8,000 subscribers, which is so dang exciting for this channel. I'm so pleased with how it's grown. I love these live streams. I love posting for you all. It's just so fun, and I'm so glad that at this point I do, like, this is a job. Like, I do earn income. Not that it wasn't fun before that, but it is nice to know that, like, when you're working hard, you are earning compensation for that. And I'm just excited for this channel to keep on growing indefinitely. Koenig is here. Hello, Koenig. What's your favorite food? John Doe, of all time, my favorite food is Ethiopian food. I'm half Ethiopian, and it's like killer cuisine if you're vegan or vegetarian. Actually, so my dad, he is, of my two parents, he's the Ethiopian parent. He's from Ethiopia, immigrated to the United States 40 some years ago. And actually, for religious reasons, he, like, in his culture, a lot of them consider fasting basically eating vegan. Like, you abstain from animal products and you just eat plant food, kind of like what the priesthood does, what monks do. They tend to eat a lot of just like basic plant food. And so 2 days a week, my dad, quote unquote, fasts for his religious like observances. And so he, yeah, like twice a week, he's just eating vegan. It's Wednesdays and Fridays. And luckily for him and for me, because I went vegan when I was 18 and grew up eating all the Ethiopian food, he, like, there's so many great options that it doesn't feel like you're missing out. Like, you're not being so restricted and not having a range of foods to eat when you do decide to eat vegan or vegetarian in my dad's cuisine, because it's like such a veggie rich and well flavored, well seasoned cuisine. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm vegan. A lot of, like, sometimes people don't know that on here when they're just scrolling through, but let me tell you, like, Ethiopian cuisine, like, is great. You will have so many options if you're vegan. And Doable says, love your vibe. Coffee says, oh, Hannah and Rachel and TT the cat, awesome, wonderful friends. Yes, I was on this vacation with my sister. Not TT the cat, though. She was with a cat sitter. Waffle Gaming. I don't think I saw your earlier comment. Hi, Goku542. Aston, hello. Rich says, double tap and subscribe, guys, for Hannah. She works hard. Yes, as do so many people here. Definitely you, Rich. You work your butt off. Shaunaver says, hey. Scarlett Allen M. I'm done with school on June 25th. Ooh, that's like, yeah. June 25th is this Wednesday? Yeah. So very soon. Jordan Kreutz is here. Tiger Moonfire, yep, these could be a Pokeball if I had the bottom half be white. Or is it white on top, red on bottom, or vice versa? I think it's red on top, white on bottom. Frankie J. Garcia from Houston, Mr. Fat Stack Slim, hello. Big House 920 is here. Let's see some of the more current comments. Jose Facts, you have not watched my videos on my channel. I can tell by your comment, because I have eaten injera in many of the videos and shorts on my channel. Jeremiah is here. Ola Art is here. Chance Sauce. I don't really do like a room tour on my lives. Ethan Hebert is here. Nate Tren. All right, who else? Jordan Croyd, 0. Content Man, 791. Not gonna cut my hair. Let's see. BJ Depth, I am 5'5". Goku says nice. Travel and Art, I don't believe Minnesota is as hot as you say it is. I'm used to seeing Minnesota as a snowy mess. Well, then you need to actually come here and experience it for yourself instead of just believing what you see on the internet and your TV and phone screens. Because as a native Minnesotan, I'm 31 years old now, lived here almost every year, not every year, but most of my life. It is like brutally hot in the summer. We have all 4 seasons, like full 4 seasons. Kaylin, I have a lot of videos to catch up on. I haven't watched any videos since I I've been back from vacation. Fair enough. I mean, it sounds like you were able to disconnect. True Alpha Noob, not really talking about anything specific. I'm addressing everyone's comments individually. Rich is saying, never heard anyone not like Shawshank. What's it about? Let's do this little quick search. What is the premise of the Shawshank Redemption? Andy Dufresne, banker, wrongly convicted of murdering his wife and her. Oh wait, maybe I've seen this. Cause yeah, I'm looking at the poster and now I'm like, I think I've seen this. Yabba dabba do. I've seen some early reviews on 28 Years Later looking very Marmite. Didn't realize it was a British film by Danny Boyle. Yes. Well, Danny Boyle directed the first one, 28 Days Later. I don't know if he did the second one. Let's ask Google. Who directed 28 Weeks Later? Was it? It wasn't him. That's what I kind of thought. So Danny Boyle did the original one. Didn't do the second one, and now, wait, hold on. No, I think I'm wrong. Hold on. He was involved in it, maybe he wrote it. Who directed 28 Days Later? Okay, it was Danny Boyle. That's what the internet is telling me. And Danny Boyle returned for the third one. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to, I tend to just, it's like, I kind of ignore the critics and feedback from other people. I like just tune out the noise, don't let other people's opinions impact my own, and just go and see it. Bearded Aussie is here. Hello, Bearded Aussie. Amari Jones is here. Thank you so much, Back to the Future, for clearing out all these comments. These are Christmas earrings, Oki Data Dude. Offense is here. That's nice, not gonna lie. I like the hobby. I also like walking. Yes, it's very, very simplistic, but walking brings me so much, like, for how simple it is and like low effort, it brings me so much joy. All right. We have David saying Hannah's such a beautiful name. Sunset Slay is back. Yabba Dabba Doo says hi to coffee. Let's get Hannah to 175 likes. I think that's possible. Steve-O, good to see you. Mexico was amazing. Love to hear it. All right, Desi Des, Dirty 8 Cal, hello. Just got back from vacation. It's Wanda says hello, Goku. Says let's get Hannah to 200 likes. I think 200 is doable tonight. Sicko ZFN, The Sharp Adventures, Christmas spirit in the house. Yes, indeed. Christmas earrings. I am Ethiopian. Jose Facts. Let's see. Thank you, Eric Sanchez. Same to you. Best wishes. Guys, she almost has 8K. Come on, give it to her. She deserves it. Beetlejuice is here. Kaylin says double tap to send likes. It's Wanda. I've been doing YouTube for almost 5 years. I will turn 5 years old on YouTube on, I believe it's September 10th. It's like somewhere in there. September something. I think it's September 10th. Go Get It says you're awesome. You made my day, week, and month. Thank you so much. Go Get It. Glad to hear it. Beetlejuice says The Purge. Yabba doing my sub count job. Yep, I know. It's so funny. I love it's like the live tracking. Ooh, also you guys, speaking of live tracking, NBA Final Game. 7 of 7 is on right now. I don't have a way to watch it, sadly, but I might keep tabs on what's going on. All right. I have some catching up to do. Thank you, Layla. JS77. Have you ever been to Ethiopia? Never. No, but I'd love to go. It's Wanda is asking, as a current YouTuber, what would be the best advice for someone that wants to start their channel? Start right now. It is urgent. Like, don't delay, don't overthink. Begin today. Post one long form video at least once a week. Pick a niche. Do not miss an upload. Like, stick to your schedule. Treat it like a job. Like, your 9-to-5 job or whatever you do to pay your bills, whatever that job is, like, you don't get to choose which days you feel like it and which days you don't. Because if you just don't show up to your job because you don't feel like it, like, you're gonna get fired. So if you really want to grow on YouTube, I would say treat it like a job, because then eventually over time, as you grow, it will become a job. It will become a source of income. Hi, Maya. Interesting choice of food. I love the story about it, says John Doe. P2, how is eating vegan fasting? So fasting can take many different forms, and veganism is one of them. Love your live streams. Thank you, Maya. No all caps. Is that new? Back to the Future. Most times it's not an issue, but if it's like crazed over and over comments, then sure, yeah, axe them. Jeremiah Ola Art is here. Ethan Haber, I think I saw you. Troy Reese said hi. OKC up by 9. Thanks for the update, Rich. Jordan Kreutz. Nicole Lamasters. Hello. Let's see, John Doe. Hello, nice to meet you, Troy Reese. Tay the Dawn, thank you so much. Hello, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing well. Anne, do you know what finance for, I don't know what that word is, for this is? Alex P, hello. Benjamin Coronado is here. Jordan Kreutz. Maddie Hensley is here. Hi, Maddie. Jiminy Christmas. That's awesome. Rochester, Minnesota. It's been a while since I've been to Rochester, Minnesota, but it's very famous because that's where the Mayo Clinic is. King Alpha Male says, wow, we were a kid. 31 is super young. Extreme heat warning up in Canada for Rich until Wednesday. Yikes. 2 seasons up there, hot and cold, says Dirty 8 Cal. I can tell I'm very behind in this chat reading these older comments. I look like a Kardashian. I've never gotten that before, Tay the Dawn, but thank you. What's your opinion about authenticity? Like being authentic? I don't think I understand your comment. NC. Finance funnies, don't know what that is. Brandon. Nala Cash from Germany. Fishing Boy, hello. Subscribe new viewers. AK needs to happen tonight. We will see what happens. Nishant Kumar is here. Wow, you've seen Shawshank Redemption 20 times. That's amazing, Rich. Aditi Patil. Maddie Hensley, I'm doing great. I just got back from vacation like 45 minutes ago. Rooted, hello. I do think I remember you, especially because you've got the old Ethiopian flag on your user profile. Life with Sabi. Steve-O with the flex. I love walking because it's simple and it makes me happy and get calm. It's also fun. Yes. Thank you, Tay the Dawn. Oh my gosh, is that Kaio? I think it's Kaio, the Japanese character. Quincy Quake Davis as Louisiana checking in. Hello. Eam Cron, there she is, says NC. Well, good to see you. Thank you, Alicia Dawn May. Villain Killin' Dylan, banging on my glockenspiel. Nicole Lemasters. I'm eating a Wild Rice mushroom sweet potato casserole made by my uncle. 5 years is a long time. Honestly, it flies though. Time flies. I look at some of my old videos, I'm like, dang, that was 3 years ago already. All right, getting caught up. Benjamin Coronado saw you. Stone Papa Smurf, the star player on the Indiana Pacers, Halliburton, ruptured. Oh no. That is like really scary. That's a horrible injury. You know it's Brenna. Hello. IXP. All right. Getting caught up here, guys. Bear with me. Kaden Yanek, good to see you again. Maddie Benwell. Kaio, Gunnar Henderson. What's the food? Casserole. Sweet potato mushroom, wild rice casserole. Brittany Persifield. Hello. Let's see. Eximus says freckles. Don't forget to double tap and subscribe to Hannah the Star. Thank you, John Doe. Let's see. It's the Preppy Bruno. Hello. Yes, Veronica Sexton. I just got back from vacation 45 minutes ago. It's sad, of course, but also I do like getting into my routine again. Just like vacation can be exhausting, not always restful. This was like a combo of both. I did a 5K on Friday. There's just like logistical things I had to do, like going to get my race bib. What else did I have to do? I don't know, remember to like pack certain things. Decide whether or not we were gonna go to the 28 Years Later movie. So yeah, it was restful, but also tiresome. So I'm ready to just kind of have like a pretty solid week, like nothing too crazy going on. John Doe, don't forget to double tap. Saw that one. King Taylor, hello. Greenleaf Music said hi. We've got Freshly Wild. It's Fun Day Sunday. Yes, today was a very fun day because I was on vacation today. I'm home now, but it was a really great vacation. Guten Morgen, wie geht's dir? Lange nichts gehört von dir. Hello, Alexander, wie geht's dir? Ich war, oh gosh, I was on my vacation, Urlaub. Ugh, I'm forgetting. I don't feel like speaking in another language right now. Sorry. More subs, come on guys. Where's the new people? Welcome, says Jeff. We're close to 8K. Yes, we are very close. We will get there, guys, in due time. Anis Amaush is here. Good to see you again. King Taylor said hi. Den Hunden geht's gut. Gut. Alles gut mit den Hunden. Magic Musiala. M7218, it's so hot outside, man. If you are here in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota, it is just very uncomfortable. Even up north, I was up north for vacation. I was in Duluth, Minnesota. It's about 2.5 to 3 hours north of Minneapolis. And yeah, it was very, just like you could feel the humidity in the air. James Robinson. Well says we're at 7.99. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, you guys. We're so close. Thank you for reminding everyone. John Doe, Gunnar Henderson. Rayo says that food looks good. Yeah, it's homemade casserole by my uncle. It's totally vegan, and I also think it's gluten-free. Let's see. Danielle Urich, hello. Good to see you. So, because you remember, I want to let you know in case you didn't see it already, but I did post my newest video today, like earlier, probably earlier this afternoon. And it's a recent not day trip, but it's a recent work trip that I took to a city called New Ulm, Minnesota. If you remember, You can view that video right now. You have early access to the video, and then everyone else, like, it will be viewable for everyone tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time. So go check it out, members, if you haven't seen it. Freshly Wild says coffee for Congress. M7218 in Montana, it's 50 degrees. Wow, a lot cooler. Dang. Aaliyah Destiny says hi. Fußball, DFB Pokal. What's that? DFB Pokal. Oops. German Knockout Football Cup Competition. Hab nie von DFB Pokal gehört. Interesting. Okay. Let's get to 100 likes. We're like making good progress. We're at 86 likes right now. That's what I'm seeing on my phone. Surprise, surprise. The first option in the poll, Chipotle Sofritas Bowl, has the most votes. And this is a reminder for everyone in the chat. Regulars, you already know this, but for newer people, I post a trivia question every single live stream, and it's never the first option you see, because the drive-by viewers who are scrolling through all the lives and they never stick around, they will just look at the poll, pick the first thing they see, and scroll on. So it skews the poll results heavily toward the first option. So I never put the first one, I never put the right answer first in the list. So it is not Chipotle Sofritas Bowl. I will tell you that right now. That is not the right answer to this poll. Okay. Veronica, I started the live 47 minutes ago. Thank you, El Petrick. I just got back from vacation less than an hour ago. Obviously, it's like kind of sad because I do like being on vacation. It's nice to get away, but at the same time, I do love my routine. I love being home. I do love my job. It's just a matter of like, I still needed to unpack. I need to do laundry, boot up my work computer. Friday was a work day, even though I took a PTO day. There's probably emails I just need to kind of check and see. I like to do a little bit of like preview or light work on Sundays so that I'm not heading into Monday completely blind at my job. Aaliyah, I'm doing well. Freshly Wild with the Minnesota, Ford Bronco, and Martha Stewart members only emojis. If you are a member, definitely remember to use those members only emojis. Asa Stewart, I am not Greek at all, as far as I know. Freshly Wild with the Squirrel and Seth Rollins member emojis, and Back to the Future with the little tofu and cherry emojis. I just had cowboy casserole. I have no idea what cowboy casserole is. Brandon, you'll have to tell me more. NC with the Ford Broncos. Cool, thank you for letting me know, says Daniel. Ooh, Rich, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the new video. Luis MD Antunes from Portugal. Hello, Luis. Sui, yes, homeland of the one and only, the GOAT, Cristiano. Vashawn Pearson, good to see you. I'm doing well. Got back from vacation about an hour ago. Monsif Elazar from Morocco. Hello, hello. New travel vid is great. Very quaint. Inside joke with me and Hannah. Yes, you were so bothered by the fact that you had spelled quaint wrong, and I completely missed it when I was reading your comment. It was just so quick, like, oh, I read it as quaint city, and then you corrected yourself. I was like, oh, totally missed that typo. Coffee really easy. Freshly Wild, and thank you. You have a Greek twang. I've never heard that in my life. Asa Stewart. Vashawn said hi. Vietnamese noodle sounds fire, says Freshly Wild. Yeah, okay, so Fritas bowl, that's the first option that is not right in the poll. Then it's Vietnamese rice noodles, then it's sweet potato sushi, then wild rice mushroom casserole. So I will let you all know the right answer in 5 minutes. I'll set my timer. 5-minute timer. Let's do it. Okay. Nalo or Nalos with the $. I'm eating wild rice casserole. Moroccan cuisine is the first in the world, says Monsif Elazar El Garib. Thank you so much. Hi, Audrey. AD says, welcome back. Sarge CFC. Just found your channel. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the live. I have a hydroponic lettuce farm in New England. I don't even know what that means, but I don't know what hydroponic means, but lettuce farm, I understand. Thank you, Rayo. I mean, I try to be respectful and very family friendly on YouTube. Hi, Summer Marie. AD is saying wild rice mushroom casserole is the winner, question mark. That's my vote. JMPG, I'm glad you like the earrings. These are my live stream uniform. I wear them every single time I go live. Yeah, Rich is asking Greek twang. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if the Greeks themselves would say that they have Greek twang. Let's see. You should go and rest. I know, I will rest. I'm not planning on being on my live stream as long as I normally am tonight because I do have to do laundry, unpack, get ready for work tomorrow bright and early. But I still wanted to hop on a live stream for you guys. Kid Corrupt 24. I don't know jujitsu, how to comfort a crying child. I have comforted crying children, so I can do that. I have had Moroccan tagine, Monsif. Hector Acevedo, I'm doing well, just got back from vacation. I don't even know what a twang is. So twang is like, I've heard it referred to when people are talking about like Southern twang, like twang. I don't know, I'm trying to think of, I don't really do good accent imitations, but yeah, Greek twang. That one's a mystery to me. Let's see. Goku is back. Asa Stewart. You have a very Greek look. I mean, I have been guessed many things based on my look. People have thought Arab or Mediterranean, Iranian, Indian, Pakistani, Native Islander, Samoan, Mexican, Caribbean, Brazilian. Some people do guess correctly, which is biracial, half white, half black, but I mean, it's like the range is massive. Rapture Ready, good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you on here. Hope you're doing well. Yabba says, well, the 21st was the longest day in the Scottish Highlands, only 3-hour dusk. That is crazy. So I had a hootenanny barbecue and music in my woodland. Man, you just, Yabba you seem to get up to the most wonderful shenanigans and festivities in your neck of the woods in Scotland. Like, it just sounds like always there's a party going on for you. Thank you, Monsif. I appreciate it. Slyman, NP, hello. Hootenanny, yeah, that's a word I have not heard in a long time. Rich, hootenanny. Goat X Edits, I'm 31 years old, gonna be 32 in September, which just, at this point, I've actually started almost answering that question 32, because in my head, I'm like getting so close to 32. Hi, Adam0110. 80 says, I found dairy-free, gluten-free ice cream drumsticks and felt like a kid again. Ooh, that sounds really good. Jesse, I'm doing great. I got back from vacation about an hour ago from being up in northern Minnesota. You were on my live stream on, what was it, Friday? I think Friday night. So yeah, I'm back home now. Literally wheeled my suitcase into the door, dropped all my things, heated up a bit of food that my uncle sent me home with, and got set up for my live stream. So I still have, I've got some like unpacking and cleaning up to do to get ready for this week. How about you, Jesse? How was your weekend? Hi, Ramu. Mustang Mike is back. Hello. Hydroponics, growing plants in a water culture. Okay, interesting. I did not know you could do that with lettuce. Hi, Heath. Yeah, Samoan. It's just kind of that like tannish complexion. Like, you could probably find a good number of ethnically Samoan people that fit this general complexion. Doesn't seem totally out of like if people were guessing Scandinavian, it'd be like, no. But like Samoan does check out in my head. Mr. Bryant is 30% white, half black. Mondi Eddie, can I call you Christmas? Sure. Ajit Singh, thank you so much. I'm glad you love the earrings. It's all the positive feedback that I've gotten from viewers, which is like why I wear these earrings all the time. Thoughts on Nietzsche? OMG, NC. I had to read so much Nietzsche because I was a double major political science and German major, and Nietzsche was a German philosopher. Nietzsche kind of cracks me up because he just seemed kind of like this like moody, like if you look up photos of Friedrich Nietzsche, it's like the stern, it's like looking like this with his spectacles and like a big old mustache. But he is the philosopher who coined the phrase, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I think in German it's like, I'd have to think on it, how would you say that? Was du nicht tötest? Whatever, I'm gonna butcher it, but he's the one who coined that phrase. Love Friedrich Nietzsche. Kind of moody, the nihilism is kind of depressing. It's kind of like, what's the point of any of this? Which is not really my lane of thinking when it comes to living my life. But I had to read a lot of him, and I enjoyed reading Nietzsche. Jonu mini vlog said hi. Not making cakes today, Ramu. I want a hootenanny barbecue, says AD. Freshly Wild with the dire wolves and zombie emojis. Coffee was asking, was Ashley here in the live chat? She was. She might still be here, just not commenting. Adam says, I'm Polish, Russian, Portuguese, Irish, Scotch, and Cherokee. Cool. Jeremy Ledbetter, hello. Ole Miss Patriot is here, hello. Mondi Eddie. Asa Stewart, twang means certain pitch changes and accents in a sense, like I used to speak French as well as English, and we use higher pitch in French because it's a more passionate language. Jesse says, I'm not looking forward to working tomorrow, gonna be stupid hot and humid. Yeah, that's like us over here too, Jesse. Driving south today, like 3 hours south from from Duluth, which is where I was on vacation. Ooh, like we refilled we stopped for snacks at a gas station, and it was just like, oh my God, the air outside. I was like, ooh, yuck, sticky. Rapture Ready says, been working 7 days a week, past 2 months, finally got 2 weeks off. Your channel is doing great, awesome. Thank you so much. Also, dang, like, hats off to you. That sounds brutal. 7 days a week, like, so you've been working without a break for the past 2 months, and you finally got 2 weeks off. Like, well done and well deserved. That's what I've got to say. All right, Froggy Froggo, I'm eating vegetables right now. Also, I need to close this poll. I'll let you all know what the right answer is. Hi, Madly. Kai, I got district. All right, Erica. Yes, I do mostly vegan stuff on my channel. Common Sense. Hello, your favorite coworker is Hannah. Love to hear it. Thank you, Dula. Let's see. Mark Hill is here. Thank you so much. I believe you commented on my new Ulm video as well. Yes, you did. You said, thanks, Hannah. You travel like I do. Research where I'm going, get a hotel, hit my favorite places, and enjoy the whole experience. So thank you for watching that video early as a member, Mark. All right. Frisco. Oh, no. Frisco 9 says, I just saw 28 Years Later and it was horrible. I'm really disappointed. Okay, well, I mean, it's disappointing to hear bad reviews. However, I am going to go and watch it for myself and make my own decision about the movie. Jalen, I'm doing well. I just got back from vacation. So, mixed feelings. Obviously, like, bummed that vacation is over, but also, like, very, looking forward just having, like, a routine, just getting back into the swing of things this week. Ergo Video Ace says, oh, looks tasty. Bear in a foxhole. Thank you. Rapture Ready, did you watch Nosferatu? Gross movie, in my opinion. No, I really wasn't into Nosferatu. I like that director, and I love Bill Skarsgård, who plays Nosferatu in the movie. But it's just the look of that movie it was like gothic and black and white and just not my vibe. As much as I love spooky movies, I'll probably watch Nosferatu like maybe this fall season in the lead up to Halloween. But it just, like, I saw it and I was like, I just think I feel like I know in advance I won't like this movie. Maybe I will, but I haven't seen it. What doesn't kill you makes you hunger. Oh, what doesn't fill you makes you hunger. Okay, I was like, wait, what are you saying here, Ergo Video Oasis? Wow, Rich is saying, I'm shocked at the reviews for 28 years later. See, the thing is, I try to, like, avoid this as much as I possibly can. I try to not let other people's comments, opinions, all the noise, all the review, like, I try to let nothing color my own reaction or opinion on things. So I haven't looked at any of the reviews. I'm hearing there's a lot of negative reviews. People haven't liked it, but I'm sure the thing is, I think we notice negative things stick with us way more than positive things. So, like, a bad review will be like, you will remember that versus like a handful of really good ones. So I'm sure there's plenty of people who saw the movie and loved it. So I am, like, not making up my mind before I see it. Raul, such a letdown. Okay, that's unfortunate to hear. Hi, Anthony Nelson. Yeah, I agree. I enjoy his work, says NC. About Nietzsche, Thomas London says, keep pushing. I certainly will. I will not ever stop. Ashley, how are you doing today? That was coffee. Hi, B Lion. Shivam Sahu is here. Left, right, I'm eating casserole. Clovis Aruda Lemos is here. Kinsley says hi. All right, and now I'm finally to the trivia poll results. Let's see. So the question was, guess the best vegan food I ate this weekend. First option in the poll was Chipotle Sofritas Bowl. Automatically not correct, but 41% of people picked that. Second most common answer was Vietnamese rice noodles, and yes, it is Vietnamese rice noodles. I had these noodles at this incredible place in Duluth, Minnesota, which is where I was for my vacation. It's called Faholic, and it's gonna be, like, you will see Faholic and the rice noodle bowl, I think, in my vlog that I do of this vacation I was on. Hello, East Coast time. Cole is here. Kinsley, Bloodhound Little Jeff. Christmas earrings. Mark Hill says, you're welcome, about commenting. Thank you so much. Mullis and Bullet says hello. Zumba Craft, hello. Hi, Tur. Alak Kumar, thank you. April Timber, thank you so much. Superman Love is back. Good to see you again. NC with the cherry and squirrel emojis. We've got Superman Love asking, what's new? Just signing on. So I just got back from vacation an hour ago. I was on vacation starting on Thursday morning. That's when I drove up to northern Minnesota. It's a very popular vacation destination for people who live here in Minnesota because that's where Lake Superior is. That's like the Minnesota coastline up to Canada is Lake Superior. So I was in a city that's like a harbor port city on Lake Superior. I was there from Thursday morning through just an hour ago. So, or I guess I was traveling today, but through earlier today I was there. Frisco, I wasn't a fan of the Hollywood style take on zombies. Black Summer delivers what most can't. Gracia Yulianti, nice to meet you as well. Yabba says, thanks, Back to the Future. Why are there people like this? I guess, but got it right. Well done, Rich. I know everyone is still voting first choice the most. I'm positive it has to do with all of the quick, like, scroll through viewers that just come, stay for a few minutes, and then move along. David with the Anakin quote. Botany Side Philip. We've got Savannah Guido. Those are the realest of real freckles. Yes, freckles are real. Yep. Jay Liner, hello. Good to see you. Well says less than 10 subs to reach 8,000. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Almost to 8K, guys. AD says, Back to the Future, are you sure? I see what you did there. Sophia, it's great to see you. How have you been? Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you, Joshua Hooper. Ooh, I'm almost caught up, guys. Jexy Kello. Back to the Future says, funny AD. Yo Mama 713 says, love the freckles. Brandy Quijada, thank you. Asha Lawe, what should I be watching at the moment? I have no idea. Thank you, Joshua Hooper. Dylan Courier, thank you. Danielle, advice on heartbreak. Just, like, there's no way, like, don't try to avoid it. Like, if you try to run away from those feelings or, like, ignore them or suppress them, like, that's not how you to deal with them. I would say, let yourself feel sad, let yourself grieve, let yourself feel terrible, but keep busy, exercise every day, try to get a lot of sleep, and hang out with loved ones. Hi, Gone. Joshua Hooper is in Georgia. Nice. Hi, Brandy, and thank you. Sophia Khan, hello. Cuddy Brawl Stars. Stevie, hello. SM says, did I miss your spoiler-free movie review commentary on 28 Years Later? No, SM, you're not the first one to ask. So we actually decided, my sister and I, we were planning on going to see the movie together this weekend. And we decided that it's like we don't go up north that often. It's like maybe twice a year, usually once in the summertime, once around the Christmas/New Year holidays. And we just were like, you know what? We'd rather just enjoy our time up in this city, get out, like walk around, go to the lake, just enjoy it, than be in a movie theater for 2 hours. So we actually decided to push off 28 Years Later until, I don't know, sometime in the next few weeks, to just like watch it here in Minneapolis or St. Paul. We're like, we can watch a movie anytime. Like, we don't need to go to a theater right now, especially like on a vacation in a place that we don't go to that often every year. Thank you, Harper Kurek. Push forward. Ooh, OKC is now up by 21. Well, hold on. Someone was saying earlier that one of the players on the Pacers ruptured an ACL, I think, in the beginning of the game, which to me seems like that, if it's like a very important player, that's just gonna throw the game from the get-go. Harper, thank you so much. Hi, Reaper, cheers. Ooh, we got lots of squirrel emojis, love it. From Reaper, from Rich, and from Back to the Future. Let's see, blah blah said hi. Oh no, Halliburton tore ACL. Shoot, I kind of want to Google this. That is so sad. Halliburton, ACL. Halliburton, ACL. Oh no. Dang. Tyrese Halliburton. Oh boy. That's really sad. Oh. Wow. Wow. Achilles injury. Oh man, that stuff just breaks my heart, seeing someone like so in pain like that. Achilles. Yep. Oh, so scary. Hi, Rivian Millionaire. Oh, Reaper, thank you for sending the 100 gift. Hi, Manikam Murugavel. Thank you so much. Why Da, thank you for the like. We're at 118 now. Thank you. Yabba Dabba Doo says, what song lyrics would you like to have written? For me, I would have liked to have penned Imagine by John Lennon, still so relevant today. Honestly, a lot of Taylor Swift songs, like her, like really, man, it's like, it's not the like radio bops you hear that are like very, I would say simpler, not as deep, but like some of her writing, I'm like, dang. Anything off, like, yeah, anything off of Tortured Poets Department. Folklore is a stunningly well-written album. So yeah, I would say any of like the songs from Taylor Swift. Not all of them, but like my faves. Why Da, happy Monday. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. Well, what are the best stores for vegan food? Honestly, you can find a lot of great vegan food at the mega superstores. You can find tons of vegan food at Walmart, at Target, at Hy-Vee. You can find stuff like, I would say more options at Whole Foods, little independent co-ops. Trader Joe's is pretty good. So there's just like a range, but I would say like most big grocery stores would carry a decent selection of vegan food. Muddy Paws 1324. My favorite Taylor Swift album of all time, probably Reputation. So fun. I love it. She just like came back from the dead, as she writes in her songs. Cause like at that time, she talks about in her album, it's like everyone hated her. She had gone into hiding for a year. It's just like she just felt at an all-time low, and then she just wrote this album. It was very different from all of these like Princess, Sparkly, Cinderella, Fairy Tale Princess vibes. Like all the albums leading up to that, not so much 1989, but I feel like all the albums before Reputation were very much just like cute, like pop girly or like country, like acoustic guitar set, like very sweet, long, like glittery dresses. And then Reputation was like black, snakes everywhere, just dark. Even I feel like her hair tone, I feel like in that era she could have even like gone brunette. It just was very like dark and serious and angry. But it was like such a shock. I was like, whoa, like no one thinks of Taylor Swift like that. It would be like if, I'm trying to think of what a similar reaction would be like. Like if like Kendrick Lamar suddenly went from like all of his discography of like this like very like snappy, amazing, just killing it rapper to like acoustic folk tunes with like a banjo. It'd be like the weird, like such a switch up where you're like, what is this? Just so different. I remember just jaw hit the floor when I listened to Reputation. It was so different, and really fun. All right, top 3 vegan foods. That was Well's question. My top 3 vegan foods, anything Ethiopian that's vegan. So Ethiopian food is number 1. Thai green curry is number 2. And then probably aloo gobi, which is an Indian dish, is number 3. Rocking with Cowboy is back. Good to see you. Hi, Jet Scotty. Salim, hello. SM says Trader Joe's. Favorite animal of all time, Muddy Paws, is squirrels. Like all the lovely squirrels. People saying hi to each other. SM says, I think it is overrated. Are you talking about Reputation? I don't know. Let's see. Back to the Future, Hello Rocking with Cowboy, Sweaty Guy Orlando. I don't think any of your comments got removed, Rich. I was not seeing any of that. Maybe it's on your end? Yeah, there's nothing showing me that a comment was removed that you made. All right. NC says, true, my favorite is Evermore. Yes, I mean, I love all of her albums. They're so good. SM says, switch up. Like if Michael Bublé did a hip hop, I know. Like, can you imagine if like Michael Bublé did death metal? It was just, I don't think it was that dramatic for Taylor Swift, but it still was such a, like I grew up listening to Taylor Swift ever since middle school when I was 12. And so I listened to all of her like, oh, like Romeo and like Love Story and whatever. Just like these very girly, sweet, princessy, fairy tale, romantic songs that are very like just sweet. And then this one just like, just came in so hard, very just so new and very fun. Like she did it so well. Hello, hi. Stone Papa Smurf, if I could have written a famous song, I'd have picked something from Pink Floyd. The Hater, Parthika Swaran, hello. Sir Adam Skanowski, do you believe in ghosts? Yes. Thank you for the like, The Hater, Parthika Swaran. Michael Grimes is here. Oh shoot. Two sub-count comments vanished. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know why they would have why they would have vanished. I'm wondering if it's like maybe you clicked something and it didn't go through. I have no clue what happened there. Internet gremlins. Little Penny J 2002. This is actually some wild rice casserole that my uncle sent home with me. I was visiting my uncle this weekend up north. Diffie prayers and blessings. Hello. The user profile is so cute. It looks like a chihuahua. Chip Broadhead, midnight stars sparkle, yet Hannah's smile outshines the sparkling stars. Thank you, Chip. Great to see you. Sania M. Nambiar says subscribed. Coffee says hello. Hi, our friend. And with that, I'm all caught up on this chat. Awesome. I was gonna throw something on. Let me think of another poll question I could ask you too. Ooh, Class 21 is here. Hello, Class 21. KRP, I see you. Mukafi from Indonesia. Ooh, I'm reading your username made me think coffee, and I'm like, oh, that sounds so good. I could go for coffee. I feel like I could always go for coffee. So great. Mafimo CM says hi, Hannah. Dylan Courier with the squirrel emoji. Coffee with the cute little emojis. Yeah, the sub count is at 7.99. We're basically at 8,000. Again, guys, if it doesn't happen tonight, no need to panic. We can always, it will continue to, the channel sub count will continue to grow. So, yes, it is exciting that we're basically, if we're rounding up, and I know we're super close, we are at, 8,000. I'm looking around for what to throw on, and I'm not quite sure. Don't think I was originally thinking Shawshank Redemption, but I actually think I've seen that when I looked it up. I don't know. SM, heard you're doing a 24-hour live stream. If we reach 8K tonight, sorry, I can't talk because I'm tired. No, that is not happening. because the reason why I'm not doing that, one of the reasons why I'm not doing that is because I just got back from vacation and I'm very tired. I have so much I gotta do still. Oh, it's like the post vacation, like you're already kind of like you're bummed that vacation is over, but then also too, you have to unpack, do your laundry, tidy up, get ready for work. The whole thing. So there's no way that would not be a good idea to do right now. All right, coffee. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Says Back to the Future. How to Train Your Dragon. I don't do animated films, Mario. Watched The Overboard, says Dylan Courier. Instead of the cherry earrings, try some mini tofus, maybe. But I do like the idea of wearing something consistent every single live stream. Poll question, first celebrity crush. I have to think of who that was. I don't know, I need time to think on that, but I do like that. I love that poll question idea. All right. Yes, I have work tomorrow, SM. Travel and art, mini tofu earrings would be so cute. Yes, I completely agree. I think it'd be super cute. Gotta get over those end of vacation blues. Yeah, it's not like I'm super sad about it. Honestly, part of me finds traveling and being on vacation to be exhausting because you're living out of a suitcase, you're accumulating laundry, you're not really following a routine. I never consistently drink 8 cups of water on vacation versus like my day-to-day routine here at home. I can easily track that I'm drinking as much water as I should be. So I feel like just like falling off of my routine, my workout routine on vacation, it's fine for a few days, but it starts to feel a little bit like, okay, I'm kind of ready to get back. So I'm not really like sad. It's more just I appreciate the time off and not having to work all day. That is nice. But I am kind of itching to get back into my routine. Hi, HO3N from Iran. Hi, Chris Cervantes. Stone Papa Smurf says, mine was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay, so you had a crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar then. Gabrielle Gonzalez, hello. Hi, Ben Eli. I am not a monk, but I'm trying to figure out what I should put on my channel. I don't know. Not my channel. Ugh, I meant to say on my TV, like a movie of some kind. What that is, I have no idea. Mr. Himanshu, hello. Gatlin Wishman. Amy Lee is my celebrity crush, will never change. I don't think I know Amy Lee. HO3Ed, I'm doing well. I'm trying to see if a certain movie is on Disney Plus. Da, da, da. Okay. Bad Boy 302. Hi, Meet Sangera. I wear these earrings every single live stream. David, remember when Angel slept with Buffy, then he became evil? I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let's see. We've got Emmy Catherine. Thank you so much. Patrick, hello. Heimet, saw you already. Tom Welling was one of my first celebrity crushes. Guy from Small. Oh my God, I forgot about him. Tom Welling. Whoa. Oh my gosh. What? He looks so different now. Oh my gosh. He's 48 years old. Oh, it kind of like breaks my heart a little bit when you see, like in your head, you will always see, like in my head, I will always see Anakin, like the Hayden Christensen at that age 20 years ago when he was Anakin Skywalker. And then you see him now and you're just like, oh my gosh, I like don't want you to be older because I always permanently think of you as looking like this. Same with Tom Welling. he just, you can, I mean, he looks like he's middle-aged now, but I will forever see him as like like 20-something year old he was in Smallville. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Oh. Wow. I mean, you can tell it's him, but he looks older. Wow. Okay. Gatlin Wishman, I'm doing well. Just got back from vacation. People are saying, I'm seeing Jeffrey Dahmer series. No. Disney movie, not big on the Disney movies, gonna be honest with ya. Well says 8K. Are we really at 8K? Let's refresh and see what's going on here. That is so crazy, guys. We're at 8K. Wow. Thank you so much. BJ Depth, we're talking about a variety of things. Right now we're talking about our first celebrity crushes. I'm struggling to think of mine. Yeah, I gotta give this one some thought. Amy Lee is the Evanescence lead singer. HO3N with the Flaming Hearts. Let's see. Well, 8K. I know, guys, we are at another 1,000 marker, which is just so incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for the congratulations. It's awesome to be here. David is asking, remember Richard Grieco? I don't recognize that name. No, I don't. What would he have been in? No, I think he might be a little bit before my time because he's 60 now. And so the stuff I'm reading that he was in, I'm not recognizing. And I don't recognize his face. Victor Manuel Mitre Nunez. Hello, Dylan Courier. Four Brothers, a great movie. Yabba Dabba Doo says 8K with some #1 pointer fingers. SM with the little tofu emojis. Yeah, you guys, this is so exciting. Little Roman, Lindsay Lohan. Oh, yeah, I feel like Lindsay Lohan is she would, in my opinion, I feel like she would be a very universal crush for guys to have. Keep subbing, take back tomorrow. Of course, it's just how it works. Some people decide to unsub after a lot of growth. Mitsuya, hello, your name is Reggie. Thank you, Emma's Gaming Channel. Thank you, Back to the Future, for the congratulations. Yes, we're at 8K. And even though there are tickbacks usually following the live streams, like the overall, like if it takes back tomorrow, we will be at 8K heading forward. Don Jesse says, I like your freckles. I have freckles just like you. Nice. I love having freckles. Reggie, here to inform you. All right, cool. I'm not a gamer, but helpful to know if there's gamers in here. Rich is asking if 8K was the end of July goal. Let's just see what I had planned for myself for this year. So for those of you who don't know, I decided in March of this year to map out how I would get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, by December 31st, 2025. So, right now we're in June, and my goal for the end of June was 7,000. And July, actually, this is crazy, guys. End of July, my goal was 7,500, and end of August was 8,000. So we are a little more than 2 months ahead of schedule for subscribers. So we are on track. It means that we're on track to hit 10,000, like to hit the 10,000 subscribers this year, and even ahead of schedule. So before December. My crush will always be Elizabeth Shue. Oh, that is a familiar name. Elizabeth Shue. Oh my gosh, yes. What was she in? Karate Kid, Back to the Future. Yeah, oh my gosh. I haven't thought about Elizabeth Shue in a long time. Wow. What a fun blast from the past. Kansas Owens, hello. That's all I have. I shall now go back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my 3DS. Thank you, Reggie. Hi, B. Good to see you. Your fave brunette says your name, Hannah. B with the Hannah emojis, member-only emojis. Your fave brunette, I'm doing well. And he says, don't forget about us little people once you become famous. No, I will not forget you guys no matter what. No, absolutely not. Bradshaw Bikes said hi. Hi, Cure. Wow, with the finger point. Dylan Courier says congratulations. Yeah, it's like not quite sinking in because I feel like your frame of reference shifts over time. So a year ago right now, I was grinding my way from 500 to 1,000 subscribers. So in my in my head a year ago, it was okay, like getting another 100 is like a huge climb because that'll get me closer from 500 to 1,000. And now in my head, I'm like, it's crazy to see 8,000 now showing on my channel. And it'll be so crazy to see like a 10K, like 2-digit K. And then it makes me think ahead to next year where I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exciting to think about. Yeah, just really cool stuff. NC will be a footnote. No, don't say that, Rich. Absolutely not. Back to the Future says, my crush was Jillian Anderson. Let's Google her. Anderson. She's, oh my gosh, yes! Some of these, like, I'm very, very good with faces. I rarely forget a face. But she's one I would never have gotten the name right. But what have I seen her in? The X-Files, which I never watched. The Fall. Oh, The Crown. She was in, oh my god, I think she might have played, did she play Diana? She is so, I would have seen her in The Crown, but I can't think of what role she would have been in. Interesting. Jillian Anderson. Yeah, she's super pretty. She just has like a great look. Oh my gosh, she played Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady in The Crown. Wow. Yep, okay, totally know who she is. Jillian Anderson. Maybe I should watch the X-Files. I never got into it, but I do really like her. So we'll see. Robert Murphy, thank you so much. Stone Papa Smurf, I love Elizabeth Shue. Adventures in Babysitting is one of my favorite movies. Jillian Anderson was Dana, or maybe Dana Scully, right? Yes, she was a baddie. My crush is Isabel Adjani. Let's go, I don't know who this is. Isabel Adjani. Oh yeah, she's very pretty. Where is she from? Like, what would I have known her from? She's a French actress and singer of Algerian and German descent. Okay, One Deadly Summer, French movies, Subway, The World Is Yours, The Slap, The Tenant, The Driver, Deadly Circuit. Yeah, I don't know what she would have been in that I know, but she is beautiful. Wow, 500 to 8K. I know, SM, it's crazy. It's so exciting. Dawn Jesse, hello. Juliette Lewis. Let's Google Juliette Lewis. I'm not gonna know right off the top of my head. Lewis. She is familiar. She's an actress and singer. What was she in? What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I don't know. Juliette Lake Lewis. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen her face, but I don't know if she would have been in anything I would have seen. Mika is here. Antonia Salazar, hello. We are talking about our first crushes. Megan Genna, Bro, I'm okay. We've got, mine was Penelope Cruz. I know who she is. She is lovely. All right, Adventures in Babysitting is on Disney Plus. Back to the Future says BRB in 15 minutes. Still Love Him says Dylan Courier. Okay, that was, I think, the guy from Smallville. She was in Cape Fear. Never saw Cape Fear. Howie from the Backstreet Boys. Okay. DACA years and yet the get run. Okay. Beetlejuice. Hello. Reaper. Love and peace. All. Hope everyone had a blessed day. Thank you so much, Reaper. Yes, made it home safe. So I'm grateful for that. I was on vacation this weekend. BD Sakib, Don Jesse, Black Wall Street, hello. What was I gonna do? I was thinking about who my childhood crush was. Yeah, give me some time, guys. I'll have to make a trivia question about this. I think this is a fun topic. Your fave brunette. Let's see, Bailey, hello. We've got SM, Reaper's message is so wholesome for such a crazy name. Oh, did I miss? Oh, Reaper. Yes, love and peace, all. Hope everyone had a blessed day. I know, Reaper is like intense. Bailey Edens said hi. Thank you, Dawn, Jesse. Good to see you here. All right. Bailey Eden said hi. Coffee with the trophy emojis. Hi, Macy. Jurassic Park. That's a good one. See, I went to the YouTube app on my TV, and the thing is like, it's just gonna be terrible news, terrible news, terrible news, terrible news, and I'm just like, this is why I don't watch the news anymore, because it can instantly just make you go from being like chill and like, I don't know, relaxed to suddenly like, oh my god, I'm panicking, it's the end of the world. Nah, don't want to deal with it. 8.1K, that was quick. That's awesome. Thank you for the update, Rich. Hopefully that will mitigate the tick back that we can expect tomorrow. Ezekiel Martinez, hello. Reaper, SM, yeah, I know. I get that a lot, but it's just a screen name. I'm nice, really, I promise. Cami Plays said hi. SM says, haha, okay, Reaper, just don't come for me. Oh, what do you know? Disney Plus has the NBA Finals on. Let's turn that on. Since when was Disney showing this? Watch live. All right, guys, I guess I do have access to the NBA Finals. I don't know if Disney Plus has been showing them this whole time. All right, it's 102 to 87, fourth quarter. Oh, this is so tough for Indiana. Oh, and there's what, 32 seconds left? Oh, this game is over. Oh, this is so, I always just feel, this is the empath in me, I feel so crushed for the losing team. I know they're like super successful, they're all like multimillionaires, they're fine, but I still feel bad for the losing team, especially because they've played, this is like the bitter end, like game 7 of 7. Okay, Disney does NFL games too, did not know that, great to know. Disney owns ESPN. I think I did know that, I just didn't put 2 and 2 together that they would be like watching a sports game on Disney. That's not like something I immediately think about. Oh yeah, OKC looks like they're already like celebrating right now. That's so cool. Oh, some of them are crying. That's so sweet. Let's see. Reaper laughing at that comment from SM. Carne Amos says hi. Nicholas Shadden, Stone Papa Smurf, Disney owns ESPN. People at work tell me to stop being so nice. I don't know about that. I feel like it never hurts to be nice, especially at work. Like, if you're gonna do any, like, if you should err on the side of something in a professional setting, I think you should err on the side of being nice rather than being, like, really harsh and mean. All right, guys, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh, Pacers, I just want to like give them all a hug. They're all just like going to the locker room. But big night for OKC. Wow. Wow. Okay. Don't forget your popcorn. I actually don't have a way to eat popcorn right now. Dylan Courier. Blowout. Yeah, this last game was not competitive. Also, there are so many people in this arena right now. Holy moly. Esmeraldo, hello. Johnny Blaze. Caitlin, hello. Kelani McCrae. Barty Yerpude. Book Lovers is back. Hello, Book Lovers. Let's see, Dr. Soyemi. Motivation for vegan diet is just longevity. Live older than 100 years old. Stick with plants. That is my lifelong health strategy. Disney needs to decide if the bear in the Big Blue House is for kids or not. I watched it as a kid. It seemed like a pretty fine kid show. Reaper says okay, read that one. Erdal, hello. Ali. I don't know. I'm not following the news with the whole Iran thing, so I don't have an opinion about it, and I'm just going on with my life. Reaper, my son loves it but has to use my account to watch it. Hannah, what was the most fun thing you did on your trip? I would say running the 5K was really fun. Book Lover, what are you counting down for? The NBA championship game, like the final game 7 of 7. OKC beat the Indiana Pacers, so that's what I was watching. I am watching still. LOL Reaper, what's the backstory? Is that show not allowed on Disney? My younger siblings, yeah, I watched it too. Bear in the Big Blue House. Like, is there anything about it that's weird or adult? Too nice can come off as sarcasm. True, but I think if you're being sincere, like, I just say, you know what? Don't ever put your job in jeopardy. Not at this time in the job market, this economy. Like, you do not want to be out of a job. Yeah, I would say who cares? Like, in your normal life, outside of your 9 to 5, like, be whatever you want to be, but at your job, like, it's not going to hurt you to be nice. Sea Cow is here. Dice Tracks. You have beautiful eyes. Thank you. And the MVP will be Canadian Shy Gilgis Alexander. I don't know who that is. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is brutal. This is so brutal. There was a player on Indiana Pacer. Oh, my God. They're showing Halliburton, the player, standing on his crutches with his boot. Oh, see, this is the part I hate when you're watching the players, like, crying. Oh. Oh, this is really sad. Really sad. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Soyemi Damilare. Coffee says, Sea Cow is here. Yay. Oh, this is really heartbreaking. Really heartbreaking to see these players crying. Wow. Oof. That is the saddest part of any championship game. Back to the Future is back. Scarlett Allen is still here. All right. We've got SM. Now I feel like the show may not be for kids. I know. I'm confused because it was never an issue for me. Bear in the Big Blue House. Coffee is saying yay to SM. Mark Robinson, hello. You're welcome, Dr. Soyemi Damilare. And says hi, no spamming. Yep, if you spam, you get axed for good. I have no tolerance for it. Yabba says, do you like to see men crying over emotional happiness? I cried when my grandchildren were born. Yes, I think it's really terrible and unhealthy to tell men that they should not show emotion, that it's like seen as weak. If anything, to me, it's a very big red flag, and I think it should be a red flag when it's just you have someone who's like choking down emotions and unwilling to show any kind of emotion, because I'm like, that's gonna crop up as a serious problem in one way or another. So I think you should be open. There should be room for people to show any emotion that they have. I'm not saying be an emotional mess, like just a puddle all the time. But I think it's totally fine, and I think it should be acceptable. I mean, it's also 2025. Are we really gonna judge men for showing emotion? Because I think that's ridiculous if that's the case. Reaper says, so sometimes it will let my son watch it on kid's account, sometimes it won't. Interesting. Oh. Jeez. Reaper, it's like they can't decide if it's suitable. Interesting. Dr. So Yummy, you got my name right, or well pronounced. Dylan Courier, that's true. Reginald Williams, greetings, Hannah, great to see you. You as well, sorry. Oh, my brain isn't the sharpest. It's good to see you too. Sell Videos, thank you so much. SGA is the best player on earth. Interesting, I've never heard of him until you mentioned him tonight. Dice Tracks, who were you going for? In terms of this NBA final, I wasn't rooting for either because I don't watch basketball except for significant events like this. I don't enjoy the sport of basketball. Are you going to see season 3 of Squid Game? I didn't really like the first season, so I haven't seen season 2 or won't be seeing season 3. It's bacon bits made with no meat. I don't know, Dylan. Yabba dabba do. KMZ, not an appropriate question. Okay, I must have missed something here. Armandina, or did I don't know what I missed. Armandina, thank you so much. Abraham Gaska, that game was the toughest. It's done. OKC, winner. Erdal, otherwise you're very sweet, thanks. You're welcome, Erdal. OKC, heading to bed now. Good night, y'all, says SM. I should follow your lead because it's almost 2 hours into this live stream, and I definitely should take it easy, especially because I still need to do some laundry and unpacking, and it's already going on 10. Are they talking about the remake Blue Bear? I don't know. Reaper says goodnight to SM. Dice Tracks, I cried in front of this woman once because I was thinking about my grandma that passed a year prior, and she lost interest in me immediately afterwards. That's disappointing. Yeah, exactly. That's like what I feel like that's what my mom would say. Like in that case, if tears are what ended your relationship, like that person wasn't for you to begin with. Like if that's what it took to end things, like tears, like something as inconsequential as showing genuine emotion and grieving over someone you love, that never was going to be the right person for you. That's how I would think about it. Jokic. Oh my gosh, so funny. Wow. OKC. I'm just watching these guys. They're so, you could just tell how like ecstatic they are about winning. Adrian is here. Hello, Adrian. Scarlett Allen. I get asked this a lot. I ordered these from Amazon back in December. They're Christmas Jingle Bell earrings. That's what I searched for on Amazon. I actually would love to craft similar earrings to these and sell them at a storefront like Etsy or Shopify and link it to my YouTube channel so you all could buy cherry earring / Jingle Bell earring merchandise from me. The OG Dellen, says Reaper. All right. Thanks for joining the live stream, says Back to the Future. Glad you're back. Yes, Back to the Future is amazing. Adrian with the cherry members only emojis. Adrian, you are a member, so I'm going to remind you in case you didn't see it. I posted a video today and it's only viewable for members right now. It's my recent work trip to New Ulm, Minnesota, which is a very cute, perfect little getaway town for a weekend. It has a lot of German influence. There's a glockenspiel, there's German themed cafes and restaurants, just lots of German heritage there. And I did a vlog on my work trip to New Ulm, and that is available for members to watch right now. Everyone else will be able to watch this video tomorrow when it goes public at 3 p.m. Central. Let's see. Adrian, Dr. So Yummy, I don't do collaborations with other creators. Airdoll, include is wrong. I think it is increase, but all, you are so cute. Good night, lovely people, says NC. Sounds like you're heading out as well. Take care, NC. See you maybe tomorrow at the Monday night live stream. You can ask the flowers, Perion McKinsey. Isn't that from that? It's like a soundtrack that's on like half of the TikTok videos I see. It's like, you can ask the flowers. I sit for hours. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. It's very cute. I don't know the name of that song, but it's very charming. Hello, gorgeous smile from Miami. It says, Wise Up 786. Hello, hello. Greetings to you out on the East Coast. Dellen says, OG came out 1997. I heard making new episodes now of Blue Bear and Bear in the Big Blue House. Did you have any German meals or snacks on your trip? Absolutely not. No. As you'll see in the video when you watch it, as much as I love German culture and just like the traditions and the language, the food is just so un-vegan. It's so heavy on the meats, the butter, the dairy, the eggs. Like it's so hearty and so heavily has like it has so much animal product in it. So no, I did not eat any German food. I ended up eating at a Mexican restaurant. That's included in the vlog of my New Ulm trip. When I lived in Germany, honestly, they are so fully aboard the vegan bandwagon that it's incredible. Like they have just totally taken veganism and run with it in all of the major German cities. Like they're very much about like sustainability and like plant food and like reducing animal consumption. So it's like they're very much like excited about and like promoting vegan eating over there, and a lot of other European countries too. But traditional food, like the traditional food dating back centuries and centuries, that is like the meats, the cheeses, egg products, creams, all of it. So yes, that is something I did not do in New Ulm. Bo Tiki, I didn't see you here. How's everything in North Dakota? Are you all going through a heat wave like we are here in Minnesota? I was also hearing from Jesse, who's here regularly. He's over in Wisconsin, and apparently they're having extremely hot weather. Rich is up in Toronto. They're under heat advisory, which is just unfortunate, but that's kind of what we're dealing with now. Not fun, not comfortable. She sings too. Yes, I love that one cute song. I don't know what it's called. Ryan just hanging out here. I'm also watching the award ceremony for the NBA Finals. OKC won it by quite a large margin. Jordan Kreutz, Tiger Moonfire says I'm vegan. Lovely Community says Dr. Soy Yummy. Abraham Gaska, the second season of the Squid Games was better than the first one. I recommend. Nah, it's not my thing. I think it just had a lot of hype and I watched it and I'm like, I just don't really like this premise. It's kind of, I don't know. it annoys me when there's a lot of hype and then it turns out to be disappointing for me. So I spent enough of my time watching the first season and I was like, I don't really need to see any more of this. Hi, Ledger Pharaoh. And Jack, it's actually high 70s, so not that hot, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't consider that super hot. Let's see, El Rulo from Odessa, Texas is back. It's hot as hell right now in San Diego, California. I mean, if it's really crispy and nasty hot up here in Minnesota, I would expect it to be really hot in most of like California. It's been raining in North Dakota for Bo Tigi. Back to the Future says it's going to be 96 on Monday and Tuesday here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Whew. Yikes. Dylan Courier, Colorado breaking winds records 50 to 60 miles per hour. I wonder what's causing that. German food, the exception is asparagus, exactly. When the Germans lose their damn minds every spring and they call it Spargel. That's how you say asparagus in German. And I'm just like, why are they so obsessed with this? I don't get it. But yes, I mean, unless, who knows, they probably, knowing German cuisine, like traditional German cuisine, they probably would slather it with some butter and salt and pepper. But yes, asparagus alone is vegan. From Outside says, what's up from Samoa? That's awesome. Just hanging out, chatting with people. We have Fired Band, says we have Fired Band. Scarlett Allen, I'm almost school, gonna have activity for the day, done with school on the 25th. Ledger Pharaoh, yes, I am vegan. I do a lot of vegan content on my channel. Dragon says hi. Summer Girl says hi. Hello, Sam Onyekwere. I used to be a soccer player. I don't play soccer anymore. I just don't have time for it in my schedule. I'm way too busy. But I played soccer from age 5 through the end of college. So, you know, from age 5 to age 22. So almost 2 decades. Brian Middleton is here. Dylan Courier, Fruta, Colorado. Oh, 105 and Grand Junction is 103. That gets a big nope from me. That's brutal. Dragon says hi. Brian Middleton, doing well. I was on vacation today. I drove home to Minneapolis. I was up north in a city called Duluth. It's a lovely city up on Lake Superior, somewhat closer to Canada, although it's still like a 2.5 hour drive up the Lake Superior coast from Duluth to the border. But just such a lovely vacation. Hi, Dice Tracks. Brian Middleton from Pearl, Mississippi. Olive oil, not butter. You roast asparagus, yes, but you can also slather butter on vegetables. Let's not get it twisted. Come on. Pretty Little Baby by Connie Francis is the song you were singing. Okay, thanks. Yes, very sweet. Dragon, like, I love your videos. Let's see. Dice Tracks, not that it matters. Ethnicity, no, I get that asked a lot. So I am half white, half black, specifically half Euromix and half Ethiopian. Dragon, call me Dallas. Are you a Supercross fan? I don't think so. Is that like motocross? Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind when I hear Supercross. Is Supercross motocross? Yes, Supercross is a type of motocross, but it's a specialized stadium-based version. Yeah, I mean, I don't actively seek it out, but sometimes I've just left my TV on, like on my sporting app, and like watching, like, say for example, I've turned on Peacock streaming and I was watching Premier League soccer, and then when coverage has concluded, sometimes I've just left my TV going and it like it will just switch to something else. And so I actually accidentally watched either motocross or supercross a few months ago, and it was very entertaining. Were you one of those girls who had a crush on Justin Timberlake? I've never once had a crush on Justin Timberlake. Not that I don't find him ugly. Actually, I do find him handsome, but like I see why people would have a crush on him, but I personally he was never a crush and never will be a crush of mine. Hola amigo, my name is in my username channel. Frank Hines is commenting hello. That's awesome. Dragon says yes, I'm a big fan. Michael Osborne is here. Manuel, hello. Airdal said hi. Ledger Pharaoh, Supercross is my favorite. Beast 2, that looks like Cristiano in your user profile picture. Looks like when he celebrates and he's like yeah, like this is who the GOAT is. Favorite soccer team, Manuel. This is an easy one because I've got some emojis to answer your question. My fave teams are these two teams, both based in London. Thank you, Stephen Mitchell. Outdoors Junkie says, like the earrings. Uncertainty is here. Sensible Man. Hello. Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Joseph Winnett is here. Pookie's Forever. Dragon, thank you for liking the videos. London teams. Yes, Nico subscribed. Thank you so much. City isn't the same without Mahrez. I feel like I'm actually really sad that... sorry, I'm getting distracted by this OKC trophy ceremony. But what was I gonna say? Oh, Man City. Man, my heart broke a little bit when Kevin De Bruyne was saying his goodbyes to the Man City fans, because I feel like he has been, well, how long was he there? I feel like he was at Manchester City for almost a decade. How long was Kevin De Bruyne at Man City? For 10 years. Oh, makes me so sad. I'm just, oh, it's the passage of time. It's unavoidable, but it makes me so sad. Yep, his contract expired at the end of this season. I'm so sad. Kevin, so iconic. Dragon, thank you for the sub. Beast 2, I'm doing well. How about you? Lydia said hi. Manuel, they are rivals. LOL. What are you gonna support in the derby? I kind of root for both. Also subscribe. Doing well. Beast 2, Finca. I wear these as a tradition on my channel. Hi, MC. Sir Adam Skinowski. How do you get your teeth so white, Hannah? So, I will maybe every 2 months or so, sometimes a little more frequently, I do teeth whitening strips for 30 minutes. But I also go into the dentist every 6 months for a routine cleaning and polishing and x-rays, and then I brush twice a day, and then I floss and mouthwash once a day. So I am very regimented about my teeth. Dylan Courier, Highway 6 and 50 is open in Colorado. They finally caught the active shooter. I don't know what the situation is on the ground there. Dylan. Enlightenment and News said hi. Don't know who Shiloh Hendricks is. Thomas Zero said hi. Dallas. Yabba dabba do. Do you think that the top football players are being asked too much? Like Chelsea are now playing in the Club World Cup and international commitments on top. Possibly. Not for me to judge, because I don't know what a profession, what is the max, what is the capacity on what they can sustain physically as pro athletes. But maybe it is getting to be too much, and then there'll be a reining it in. But I find all of these cups, tournaments and travel, it just starts to feel a bit excessive, where I just want to follow one one country's league and then international competition in the form of FIFA. All right, I saw a super thanks come through from Rich. I wanted to say thank you so much. As I was reading your comment, I saw that come through. Crafter said hi. Of course I know the song Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. I ran a 5K this past weekend, and I ran a 5K this past weekend, and you start to notice like the same songs over and over and over at like the beginning of 5Ks, where they're like amping you up and getting you ready to you getting ready to run. So yeah, they were playing Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus at the start line of my 5K this weekend. MC says future thumbs up. Horse Girl said hi. Nikki Weltz said hi. We the Trash Boys is back. Good to see you. I don't know about that comment about hitting your family. Thank you. Hi, Relero. Crafter, yes. Movies here. Kevin Martinez, I had a great weekend. I was on vacation. I am now back from vacation, and I gotta unpack my bags and get ready for work tomorrow. Ugh. Sorry, I forget what you said your name was. I don't have a son. Hassan Liyama said hi. Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo, always. Harley said hi. The Amazing Gamer, thank you so much. Gavin Craig, I don't know about that. That's spooky. All right. Oh, as much as I hate to hop off of here, I feel like I should. It's the responsible thing to do because I gotta work tomorrow. I'm gonna put a reminder in this chat about my live stream tomorrow. Should I start going live? Do it if you want to. It's totally up to you. You don't need to ask me. Gavin, Craig, good night. Good night to you as well. Yeah, I wish I could stay on longer, guys, but you know that I just got back from my vacation. Honestly, I'm even questioning whether I'm gonna do laundry tonight because it's already 10:16, and what I really want to do is just like get ready for bed and go to sleep. 8K Sunday night. I know we made it. Will you watch me, says We the Trash Boys? I can't promise because I'm extremely busy, but if I have free time, I might be able to watch you. Thank you, Stone Papa Smurf. Dylan Courier, have a great night. Thank you, you too. Yes, Gavin Craig, I'm thinking the same thing. Just go to sleep, worry about laundry tomorrow because I am very tired. Let's see, Leonid is here. Hello, Leonid. We've got Dragon saying it's Dallas. It's 8 point, we're at 8, are you sure it's 8, not 8.12? Really? That seems, I feel like it must be, hold on. I'm gonna double check this. Yeah, oh, 8.02. 8.02 is what we're at. Let's see. The Real Turtle GT, good to see you again. And Dwayne is here, who's a member. If you're a member, I'll say this one more time. I've posted a video that members only can see right now. It's my recent work trip to New Ulm, Minnesota, a very German influenced town. It's very cute. It's a fun stop just as like a little weekend getaway. So, yeah, check that out if you're a member and you haven't already. And then everyone else will be able to see it tomorrow at 3 p.m. That's when it goes live to everyone on YouTube. Edward Avalos, thank you. Emily, sleep is winning here too. So tired. Yeah, I need sleep because I got work right away tomorrow morning. Awesome strange YouTuber. That's okay. Rich, 8.02K. Have to get bread sock. Paul Farrell, Isaiah Bright, Sumik, thank you so much. Don't know who that is. Suaves. Beast 2, thank you for subscribing. Have you watched the old show on Cartoon Network, Over the Garden Wall? I don't think I've ever seen that. It sounds vaguely familiar. And The Amazing Gamer says, I love your videos. Glad that you love them. Thank you so much. Let me put the reminder in the chat. Also, yeah, tonight we crossed 8,000 subscribers, which is so exciting. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, everybody. Reminder, my next live stream is tomorrow night, which is Monday, at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Whoops. Come on back and chat with everyone, or just chat some more. So, live stream tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central, usual time. J2 Real saw you. Scooch Maguchi has those you have these earrings, okay? J2 Real. All right, Back to the Future. Thank you so much for being such an amazing moderator. Honestly, you cleared out so many comments I didn't even have a chance to see, which I'm like, great. I don't even have to like figure out which ones to read and which ones to not read. Back to the Future says thanks to everyone joining the live stream. Kelvin Dotson, I don't know if I saw you tonight, but hello, Kelvin. Sorry, I know I'm late. Congrats on 8K. No worries. You can join tomorrow if you'd like. Rich with all the thumbs up. Keep grinding. Yes. Joe Jackson, thank you for the congrats on 8K. Yes, so fun. This Ava world, you can do it tomorrow, no worries. Egoist, nice to see you. Neymar Lover, today's my birthday. Aria Centeno, Back to the Future, Pastel London. Okay, if I don't hop off of here, I will be on here forever. So thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you at the live stream tomorrow night, which is Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. So we'll chat some more very soon. Bye, everybody.